My name is Austin Ferris, and this is for Business Cornerstone 3300. I've been following your company for a while, and I'd like to say that I'm a big fan. I would love an opportunity to be a part of your team. I believe I can be a strong contributing asset to your overall goal. What I can bring to your company is a strong work ethic, dedication, accountability, and leadership skills. And I plan on doing this by showing up every day on time, staying on task, and never cutting any corners. I can't wait to hear from you.
Hello, Austin. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a little about yourself?
I can. I am a third-year junior at the University of Houston downtown. I'm majoring in business management, and I'm expected to graduate in the fall of 2021. And I'm 20 years old, and I was born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Fantastic. I'm from Houston too.
Nice. Awesome.
What's your ideal company?
So my ideal company would be a place that I can come in and day out and feel comfortable in what I do. I would like to have people treat me with respect and be treated kindly, and I'd like to treat other people the same way I'd like to be treated. And I'd hope to have a place where I can grow in my career path.
Okay. And what are your greatest professional strengths?
So I would say my greatest professional strengths would be my good communication skills, my hard work ethic, my dedication. I am very accountable with tasks, and I can delegate tasks very well to others, and I can come off very approachable.
Okay. What is your greatest failure and what did you learn from it?
So my greatest failure would probably be not putting forth enough effort back in my previous years. So for example, my education in high school, I would always just cut corners, I would slack off, I would only do the bare minimum and just scrape by with D's and C's. And looking back on it, I was not successful as I should have been, and it didn't get me to at the point where I need to be now. So looking back, I've learned that if I want something, I need to truly work hard for it, and nothing's handed to people.
Okay. Okay. And where would you like to be in your career 5 years from now?
So I would like to stay with the same company. I would hope after 5 years I would be an expert at my craft, and I'd hope I can build a strong relationship with my coworkers/peers. I would like a new position, and I hope I built a good, healthy relationship with everybody at that point.
Okay. Very good. How do you handle working with people who annoy you?
Well, in life, you're not going to like everybody, as well as not everyone's going to like me. So I'd like to treat them the same way I'd like to be treated, with patience, kindness, and respect. I know not everybody's perfect, and neither am I, so I feel like we can always find the good in people through the negative, or through the negatives.
Okay. What's the most difficult decision you've made in the last 2 years, and how did you come to that decision?
I would probably say sticking to a higher education after high school. In my academic career, I've never liked school. I've always hated it, and I've always dreaded it. So I believe that the hardest decision I've ever made is sticking with school. And the way I came to that decision was talking to my peers, my counselor, making observations, seeing the real world, and realizing that you can't get to the place where you want to be without having that education.
Very good. That education is very important.
Yes, it is.
Let me ask you something. If you were at a business lunch and you ordered a rare steak and they brought it to you well done, what would you do?
Well, I'd keep my cool. I'd wait for the proper time to ask. So if there was a speech getting given, or if someone was making a cheers, I would wait for the right time until they're done. Then I'd wait for my waiter to walk by so I can tell them the situation, and hopefully we can come to a solution.
Okay. If you found out your company was doing something against the law, like fraud, what would you do?
Well, first I'd do my research, figure out what exactly they're doing illegal, and then do some more research, figure out who the proper authority is to report it to, and hopefully it would get taken care of. And if not, I would leave the company because morally that's wrong.
Okay, good job. What are you looking for in terms of career development?
So for career development, I firmly believe that to improve, you have to have a third-party feedback. And what I mean by that is feedback from your employer, peers, because you might think you might be doing something right and you might believe that you're doing it perfectly, but not until somebody tells you and gives you guidance to improve. So I believe to develop my career path, I would need the proper guidance and feedback to improve as an individual.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to hear from you again.
Thank you.
My pleasure.